Once Upon a Time.
Oh yes, could you sign that? That is for Gareth Hughes's Once Upon a fan site in the UK.
Of course.
For auction. Thank you.
Oh, is that working?
I hope. No, you gotta pull the top.
The most magical man. Can't get a pen on. Here we go.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
So, Rumble had a kind of an evil moment in the finale and an incredible hero moment. The beginning of the season finale, Mr. Gold was twisting his cane, and maybe that swing was going to fall and kill Henry. Do you think he would have, if he had not been interrupted, would have?
Well, I think he'd have killed him without a doubt. I think that's what he was going to do. I don't think there's any doubt about that, because he's such a conflicted man. You know that he can swing wildly between good and evil. I think the problem for him is Belle. Belle is Rumpelstiltskin's emotional centre. That's what keeps his on the side of good. The closer he is to Belle, the better he is. The further he gets away, the more danger it is for everyone. And at that point, she was no longer Belle. She was Lacey, And of course, she comes back, halfway through the episode, I think. But at that point, there was nothing to keep him rooted. At that point, he was like a firework going off, and he was ready to do some bad stuff.
And now he's left her to go on this mission. How's he going to keep it together on that ship?
Well, that's an interesting question, because he does need her. And what I can say without giving the game away entirely is that they will meet again, and they will meet in Neverland, but maybe not in the way that we think in typical Once Upon a Time style. It's certainly not in the way that you think, but they will meet.
What else can you
You've had a lot of you've had a lot of really heart-wrenching scenes this season.
Yeah.
So what would you say was the most intense for you?
The Manhattan episode, I think it was episode 16. That was very, very draining in a way. There was an awful lot of tears and stuff there. It's also difficult to play with the thing that had been in his chest. So I had to kind of balance that as well. That he was kind of dying halfway through the episode, but at the same time trying to kind of reach out to, particularly the phone call that he had with Belle. That was a very kind of heart-rending kind of thing. It's enjoyable in a kind of masochistic kind of way.
Now that Gold is returning to a fairy tale land in Neverland, is he going to keep his gold facade, or is he going to revert to Rumpelstiltskin?
Good question. What you're going to see in episode 3 is a different character. There is, with myself particularly, I never ever just played two parts. There was always maybe about 5 or 6 different, Rumpelstiltskin, different ways that I was going with the character. This is yet another one. He's in a different place now, and a very kind of almost like a suicide mission for him now. He has to try and find this boy and in some way to honour the death of his own son, and whoever he takes out along the way is fair game. So this dark one is very dark.
What do you love about the character?
I love just what I said. I love the fact that I do have 5 or 6 different roles to play within the one or two. It keeps me on my toes, and the guys continually write fantastic stuff for me to play. So I'm a happy camper.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Can I get a quick picture?
Of course you can.
Very quick. Very quick.